Hey Cancerians, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I just want to start off by saying I just want to express the gratitude that I feel for anyone who's subscribed or watched or shared my videos. It's really lovely that it's being enjoyed by so many people. And also for any of you who've received the personal readings and sent through any donations, that's greatly received as well. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm going to get into it. I'm going to start. Oh, there's one popped straight out. 3 cards, and then we go into a little bit more depth with some clarification. And yeah, we shall see what the next month holds. Now, these readings are for, they're general, so different parts of this reading will resonate with those different people out there, and you will know what's applying to you, what's resonating for you. So no one else can tell you that. I can't tell you that. It'll be up to you whether or not this is about you or not. Now, we've got 2 figures here. We've got the Knight of Swords and we've got the Hermit. Now, the fact we've got the 2 of Pentacles in between is instantly telling me this is a choice for you. So you may have 2 different characters. Or you may have 2 different ways you can go about this situation. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing here is with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, he's gung-ho. He rushes in. The Knight of Swords is quick and honest, and he's offering you a new, this is a new offer. It can be a fast time, not a long time. It can be like a rush in. This is a super enthusiastic kind of energy. So, yeah. And then we have a polar opposite going on over here with the Hermit. The Hermit is much more passive, much slower, much more reflective. This is all about, this person would prefer to be alone, and follow their inner guidance. Now, look, Hermit energy can still interact and still, be in a partnership. It's just somebody that will follow their own advice. And it's the opposite to this guy. This guy's rushing in. And this guy's really taking his time. He thinks things through. So this may be about your attitude to how you're dealing with a love situation, or it could literally be 2 different people you're choosing between. Because, these 2 of Pentacles is all about choices. The 2s are often about choices in general, but the 2 of Pentacles is a decision. You have options. So it can be a light-hearted decision. So it seems like these may be 2 characters that you have in front of you one evening over this September. And, it's not super critical. It's more just a light-hearted of like, oh, do I go with the fun and jovial one, or do I go with the more deep thinking, serious one? Because, the 2 of Pentacles, these decisions are not painful. The person who's making this decision is not in an angsty space. They're in quite a light-hearted space. So, this isn't stressful. And why would you be stressed? You got choices. It's great. Alrighty, so I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with some clarifiers. So the Knight of Swords. Please tell us more about the Knight of Swords. The World. 2 of Pentacles. Alright, so you got 2 cards that came out for that. The 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. And then for the Hermit, clarification. Okay. Alright, so for the Knight of Swords, the clarification card that came out is the World. The World can be the end of a cycle or the start of a cycle, but it's definitely tables turning. So as a clarification for the Knight of Swords, you know, this may be like unexpected. Yeah, you're not expecting this. It's like it kind of springs up on you, this person. So this is like a fresh new person. Now, I'm already seeing with the clarifier of the Hermit being the Six of Swords that this person's a stayer. They're not going anywhere. This is making me feel like you already know them. So, and that they're not going, they're kind of like they're a pretty permanent person in your life. And that they've been there for a while. So maybe this is why it's not such a serious choice, because you have a certain amount of certainty knowing that, you know, one of these people is kind of, yeah, always there. Be wary of not setting up a backup plan. Don't turn someone into a backup plan. That's not the best thing. You know, just because somebody's of a more passive nature, it's not so great. Look, that may not, I don't know where that came from. That hopefully not insulting anyone there, but it's a thing. Alrighty, so with the decision making, it's almost like there's two energies here. Like the Page of Pentacles is about a wish offered, a stable offer, you know, or opportunity. So that's very much like, you know, a wish and lovely light energy. Whereas the Four of Pentacles, it's very much about fear and stagnation and mistrust. So with the energies of this decision, you know, it's like it'll depend on which one of these energies like wins out. Like, are you in a space of fear, or are you in a space of trust that your wishes will come true? You know, so as that relates to the choice, you know, there's Two of Pentacles. It's like maybe that's what you're weighing up. It's like, do I go with the sturdy, dependable one, or do I go with the one that could potentially be fly by night? You know, and only you will know which one that is. Because look, even somebody who's stuck around, like sometimes when you change the dynamics by actually taking it into that relationship space or that physical or love space, that can change things too. And then also somebody who rushes in, they, you know, he comes with the World, so there's a kind of air of destiny about that interaction. It may, you know, change you. It may shift this Four into this Page. You know, your choices, you're the only one that knows. And yeah, it's so interesting that there's such oppositional figures in all throughout this reading, and then the main part here is this choice, the Two of Pentacles, which is seemingly a light-hearted choice, although it is always depicted in the Two of Pentacles that there's a storm brewing in the background, but this guy's got no idea of that. And in the moment, it seems like a light-hearted decision. Yeah, so look, you'll have to tune in for next month to see how that turns out, because it kind of just ends there with you in that limbo land of making the choice. So good luck with the choices that you make, and you know, once made, just go with it. Like, you can't put a foot wrong with destiny. That's what I reckon. Alright, awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, liking, and if you want to tune in next month, click subscribe. And there you go, Cancerians. What a month. Happy September. Oh, by the way, if you do want a personal reading, just use the email address below. Alrighty, thank you.